Hello guys, so Bitcoin went nuts, completely nuts since my last video. It went up and it didn't stop going up, and it hits the previous peak that not this peak, because this was outliers, but the wait a second, yeah, this previous peak right here in 2021. So and yeah, I think we got rejected. Because if you go and look at the candle on the one day, I think this candle right here, this candle wick, was a rejection. Uh, Not only this, but we also eat on Bitstamp. On others, it's a little different. We also eat, if you go and chart this, wait a second, let me remove it from out of it. This way it's simpler. Yeah, we kind of fit this. This right here is a little. It should be here, but still, we were also hitting the the trend line, the downward trend line that we've been on, the upper part of the trend line, the resistance trend lines that we've been on since March. So I think this uh, was the the most we could handle right now. I think we are going to stop for a little while, maybe some days to weeks, and I think we are going to reset some indicators because this was already a really good pump. So, in my opinion, this is just opinion, not trading advice. Uh, since we are looking for longs in our charts, this will be a good zone to short. But since we are looking for longs, I want to look for the previous resistance. And right now, I think we have a resistance right here. I'm not going to put the resistance exactly over here and over here because these are kind of, even if you put a long here, I don't think it's a good risk reward scenario. I will put a long, maybe long, exactly. I will put a long maybe here with a tight stop loss. Wait a second. Yeah, to right on this candle with a tight stop loss. We risk 1%. It's not much, and I will aim for the top of this. Now this will be a good scenario, but the best scenario, and it is the one that I honestly will take because I don't think that I'm not sure. Well, the two scenarios are good. The two scenarios are good, but wait, it's this. Yeah, I think we are going to do either this, uh, or this. Wait, these two scenarios are possible. This will be the better long, and this will also be a good long. So I will put stop loss with a long with a tight stop loss over here, something like 1% stop loss. And even if it hits, I will try again down here, which I will try to catch it a little lower than this, a little lower, right here. Yeah, with a 2% chance, so it could be under here. Was the week that signaled the reversal. So I think over here will be a good risk reward, in my opinion. In my opinion. So yeah, and I will probably try to take 50% over here on this right now support, but it will be a future resistance if you actually go under to the 60Ks. And I will try to leave the rest and let it keep going up and move the stop loss to a profitable place. So yeah, I'll probably try to do something like this. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We might actually be very bullish and actually go straight through, but I don't think that's possible. The RSI is really high, and if we get here or here, uh, before we start the trade, we need to look at the indicators because we want indicators of reversal. For example, a week will be an indicator of reversal, like one of these big weeks right here, right here, right here, right here. Maybe something like this too, like a red candle with a wick and a green candle. Another good indicator of a reversal would be something. It's on daily. Yeah, let me put on the 4 hours. Yeah, look at this. On October 1, we had a lower low on the price, but the RSI, the relative strength index, was higher. So it was signaling that yes, we did do a lower low on the price, but we were stronger this time, and it's probably going to reverse, which we did. Uh, a good indicator that it's probably going to go down right now. It's this right here. We over here we did a higher high on the price. If you go and look at these parts right here, we did a higher high compared to this, and especially compared to this one. This one is nuts, but yes, to this, and we did a lower low on the RSI, which means that it's losing strength. The So it's probably going to head a little lower. It's probably going to finally correct because this was like an insane pump right here. 16% pump in 9 days. So yeah, it's just my opinion. I think we are going to head a little down and correct, and then we are going to go up. A good place to look for longs will be on at 64.5. Somewhere around here will be a good place to look for a long with a tight stop loss and at 61K, maybe a little lower, 60.6K. So around here will be a good place to look for longs too. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Uh, so another chart that I wanted to look at because I've been looking at this is one of my coins actually. This, in my opinion, as is signaling a reversal. Let me put it on daily. So yeah, we have a triangle right here. Let me put this one shorter here. Yeah, we have a triangle right here, and it has touched the triangle already 3 times, and it's going higher and higher. The RSI is indeed gaining strength. It's on an uptrend, so it's not actually losing momentum. We haven't gone under, did any lower lows with lower low on RSI, so I do think I would look for a long year too. And yeah, this um, resistance that I got right here, it's a big resistance because it's where the price went, it touched, and then it went under. So it should act, and it tried to go through it a couple of times in the past. It did, but then it corrected again. So it should act as a resistance when we start going up, which we should go up. Uh, so yeah, I would look for a long year or two. Maybe if we touch the trend line again, I would look for a long, it's a long night, for a long somewhere around here. Wait, little higher. Let me put a stop loss. I wouldn't risk more than 5%. Mm, yeah, and I will aim to get out on this above part. So yeah, this will be a good risk reward scenario, and I would look for a long year. We need to wait for more price action because if Bitcoin corrects, like I think it's going to correct, the price is probably, so it touched, went down, now it's going up. If it corrects, it's probably going to go and do this and then end up. And this, I would want to get in over here and out over here. And this token right here is an exchange token, and it's one of the exchanges that I actually use. It's a really good exchange. Um, Wax, they also have a DeFi exchange. Uh, and they got many traders shilling it and talking about it because it has really deep liquidity. It works really well. It has copy trading. It's actually the exchange that I want to use to copy trade other traders like Blunts and Crypto Vikings. They have it actually shows their trades and it shows how profitable they are, and they have been since the beginning. And it also, they only gain something if they actually make us money. If they lose money and then win it again, they are not going to get a part of the second wins because they actually do those calculations so that if he loses and wins and loses and wins, they don't receive something every win. They only receive something if they win us money, and if they lose us money, they are going to, which happens, of course, because even the best traders have like a 60, 70% uh, accuracy in making good calls. Uh, and if they lose money, they actually make those calculations so that we don't pay the next time they make money. So, yeah, this right here is also something that I want to look at. Another thing that I want to look at, and it's also one of my other tokens, BCB. This token I got around here in the past, and I haven't gotten out because I actually received money from. I should have gotten out in on this pump, honestly, but back then I wasn't looking at the market. Now I am, uh, and it's making money not on the trades but on using their betting uh, place, their betting DeFi. platform. But this is also something that maybe I will consider getting in on increasing my actually increasing my exposure because if you actually go and look, they made a lower low. They are on a big support right here. The support that has been around since May 2023, and they made an IRI on the RSI. So yeah, it's going to take a while though to get out. So to get out of this. So I expect they are going sideways. Going sideways. I expect them to go continue to go sideways. If they finally break this, it should go up, and it will be the same as in the Ethereum and Bitcoin bulls. It will happen at the same time. It will break through this. It will probably go up, down. And then once it breaks through this, we should head higher. But yeah, maybe I'll get a more of a position over here because it's really cheap and it's a really low market cap coin. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I also need to look because if since this is a platform of coin, I need to look at the revenues because they distribute revenues, and if they decrease the revenues that they are making, this is not going to go up anytime soon. So yeah, now Ethereum I also want to look at. Okay, Ethereum adds a big pump some 5 days ago, and right now I think it's at. Ethereum is also a coin that I have. Right now it's going against, not totally against. It touched and then yeah, it is against. It is against. It's going against this resistance. So yeah, everything is going against resistance. Uh, this would actually be a good thing to watch right here. The RSI did a IRI and the price also did an IRI. So IRI. So yeah, it was a good indicator to that it was probably going to go up. Just check how much was this? 7%. Yeah. So yeah, we already went through Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ooh. There's other traders that believe that who is going to do the same thing that I think. Solana. Let me check Solana. Mm. Yeah, in my opinion, someone is going against a resistance once you break through. So it's also going against it. Like I said, everything is going against the resistance, and it will probably make more sense that we correct a little. Actually, check another thing. It will make perfect sense that uh, not this path. It went down, up. It will make sense that we end down again, and then we started going up. So getting in on a long somewhere here will make more sense. would make a lot more sense. So yeah, getting on a long year will make a lot more sense. So it's still not in a place to long. There is also a token that I want to check because I am part of this community, so it's also good. It's also like, great to check them. Uh, I do it more because I enjoy them and I enjoy speaking with that community. Even though I post on YouTube and Rumble, I also post on Knife and Three Speaks. Uh, yeah, this is a little weird. This is just weird. I'll just go by their side because honestly, this price action right here and what happened in the past, and because I know the past of the F community and how they split from another chain, uh, this whole price action is kind of weird. Maybe we are to support, maybe. Um, the max it went down was this, so not sure if it will be, yeah, 50%. Yeah, no way. I'm looking for a long, so yeah, it is gaining strength though. It is gaining a little strength over here, so it's there aside on an uptrend. So maybe we'll have some good news, but this is a token. It is hard for for this token to pump. Uh, what else? Pep. Everyone loves meme coins for some reason right now. Yeah. Well, I know why they like meme coins. It's this right here. 700% in what, 1 month? Yeah, this is insane. This is insane. Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, so it is kind of bullish because it already went past one trend line. It hit, not hit, it made this one, and I think it's already wanting to break through this one right now again. And we did have bullish divergence in the past. I'm not sure if it made a lower low, kind of, not really, but it is gaining strength too. And this on the daily. Yeah. So maybe maybe in the next uh 10 days we'll break through either this trend line right here, which should make us at at lower, probably here, or we break through it. It's going through strength. Maybe we'll break through it and touch, and then we pump like crazy because it's a meme coin and it makes no sense. So yeah. So I would wait for a breakthrough either of the upper trend line or the lower trend line because this is in the middle of nowhere. What else? What else? I saw a lot of people talking about Sui. I still need to look at it, but well, yeah, I'm not going to enter in after this so if I was going to do anything right now, which I'm not looking for a short, but it did make an higher eye on the price and the lower low on the RSI. Look at this and look at uh, this higher eye on the price, lower low. It's going lower on the RSI, so it should edge down. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not looking for a short, so I wouldn't take this. So yeah, in terms of trading, that's all I would. I do think it's going to correct right now since it's going against such an resistance, and I would look for a long year. When that happens, we should look at RSI and try to look for a lower low on the price and the but on short on like um, shorter time frames. A lower low on the price and an higher high on the RSI, signifying strength and that it's probably going to go up. Now, a few things that are bullish right now to speak a little about the news. The ETFs, the spot Bitcoin ETFs are like going up like crazy. Look at this compared to the past, what happened on gold. Uh, this right here was before the we corrected a little, so it's chilling down a little. We are this is a video that I'm making during the weekend, so most big pumps I think happen on the week, not weekends. So it should tomorrow shouldn't happen. There shouldn't happen anything tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably not going to happen anything. Yeah, that's how I should say. But yeah, only Monday should we have some price action. Yeah, Bitcoin ETFs keep consuming all the supply. Uh, Will says that we are kind of um, we are not stagnating, but we are gaining some strength above the resistance. I don't think so. I think we are still under it because I wouldn't put. And this is Coinbase, so I think most traders work with Bitstamp, not Coinbase. Maybe Coinbase the chart is a little different. Uh, yeah. Though, wait, what happened? Though, what people were saying about the ETF since the beginning were what people outside of crypto were saying about the ETFs since the beginning was kind of nuts. First, they went it's all degen retail. Now it's simply hedge funds playing the basis trades because we have the ETFs have gone up so high. This is not even look. ETFs are just traded mostly in the US. The rest of the world has something called an ETP, which is also backed by Bitcoin, if I am not mistaken, and it's even higher than the ETF. So yeah, demand is insane right now for Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 470. This is also a good one. And this I talked about in the past. When the money supply expands, everything goes up, including Bitcoin. And the money supply keeps going up, and it's going to keep going up because, well, a lot of things. Technology, because of that most governments are addicted to spending, and they don't want to cut their spending. Uh, and every time they try to spend more than they have, they need to ask for money, and then that money has interest. Those loans have interest, and then they need to pay the loans, and then they ask for even more money. And if for some reason the GDP goes a little lower, they won't have any money to pay those that debt, and it's going to be really bad. So yeah, get out of fiat. Nobody should hold fiat. Really, nobody should hold fiat. And I don't mean, look, if you don't want to put it in Bitcoin and in crypto, put it on stocks and ETFs. Because no matter how big the money supply is, if you have stocks and if you own assets, those assets will produce money. If the money increases, the amount of money increases, those assets will keep um, generating money and getting more revenue, and that revenue buys back our shares, and you are going to get money. It's basically like this. So yeah, you need to own the means of production, the service, the companies that produce goods and services, or the stores of value, which are Bitcoin and gold. In this case, Bitcoin is more limited than gold, so I would go for Bitcoin first. So yeah, this look at this. The global money supply is the green line. It's going up, 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 and it's going to keep going up, no matter who is the president. If you guys think that, oh, if Trump gets elected, Elon is going to create a company, not a company, but a government branch that is going to decrease spending. Yes, sure, but it's going to keep going up because it is how it works. It's how our economy works. We are on an economy based on inflation and the money supply going up, and it's probably not never going to change because that's how governments work and that's how countries right now work, and it's really hard to get them to. It's like try to take uh, some drug out of a drug addict. It's not going to work. They're addicted to money spending. I think Americans call it running a deficit. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Running a deficit. So yeah, he put it the top right here. I think this is the top, so it is a little higher. So that's why I think it hasn't broken through. But Crypto Burp is also saying that we are on the brink of something great, and yeah, it's going to be very fast. I need to see which MA is this one because it looks like a good MA to check if the market has gone from bull to bear. I think it's the 50 or no, it's the 50, the 50 MA. Yeah, I need to check this. So it's going to probably push the price higher as soon as it reaches the price. Yeah, Wolf also saw the same thing that I've seen, and he's saying the same thing that I am. He's putting the long here on the 64s. I'm putting a lit I'm putting it a little. Well, I also talked about his long. His long, not sure. He's putting the long over here. I've put the long a little lower, but even though I talked about both, I think that this one is not probably it's probably not going to hold, but we'll see. When we get there, we look for signs and we get in or out depending on the signs. So yeah, gold has hit a record. So Peter Schiff must be really excited that finally he, he got a profit of 1% or something. Oh God, Peter Schiff. Uh, so oh yeah. The Woo, there are a lot of people saying the same thing that I am on the Woo, that we are on a trend line and we are reaching a resistance, and if you break through the resistance, it's probably not going to stop anytime soon. It's probably going to keep adding up. Wiz is also saying the same thing. Look at this, but I think this is way too insane. Well, it's not insane long term because I do hold the coin long term. But short term, this is not going to happen in a few months. Woo. So yeah, I'm not sure if I talked about this trend line right here. And yeah, I think in the past I've already spoken about these ones. So yeah, That's all, guys. I'll keep you updated on these two scenarios. If you get here, we'll look for a long because there are other people seeing this as a possible reverse place, and if it happens, we need to get in on this, to make 6%, and then hopefully leave 50% of it to run because I think it's going to get to a higher. And once you break through this, it won't stop anytime soon because you guys know how Bitcoin is once it goes past the previous all-time high, and especially after the elections, stuff like stuff like this happens. This right here. Oh, look at it. 400%. This, wait, let me remove this right here. 1.3K. I didn't put them back because sometimes I need to go and back and see that. So yeah, I'll keep you updated about this. See you guys in another video. Bye.